in Goshen, excuse me, this week, but I'm glad we're back home here. I like our chances, but we have number 16 Indiana Wesleyan, the ladies, coming to visit today. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you know what, it'll actually kind of be interesting to see who all is going to be coming out to support their teams because of all the snow that's outside. It'll be interesting to see, how many people are going to be watching us today too, because, I mean, I tested my brakes a little bit this morning. I slid about 3 feet out there. So, it'll be kind of interesting to see what kind of support we have out here today. But yeah, it should definitely be a good game.
Both these teams coming in on winning streaks, Noah. One common opponent in St. Xavier. What's that matchup look like for both teams?
Well, St. Xavier, the Lady Foresters, they actually just recently played them just a couple of weeks ago. They ended up losing 73-79, and they actually played them as well, lost 74-85. So, you kind of look at those common opponents here as we come in late in the season, see how they kind of matched up. You also kind of look at Taylor. Taylor, actually, Iowa just lost to Taylor 72-70 just a couple of days ago. And the Huntington Foresters, they won against Taylor. They lost against Taylor 59-68. So, it's kind of back and forth. One team beats one team, a little bit more than another, and then it swaps for another team. So this should definitely be a really great contest that we have here today in Platt Arena.
Yeah, no, and Iowa, they come in 13-6, but they played some good teams. Those 6 losses are 6 good losses. Preseason, 8 teams that were in the tournament. They played the national runner-up as well as Southeastern, who knocked them off in the Sweet 16 last year. They end up losing that game again this year, Noah, but this Iowa team's played some really good teams this season.
Yeah, definitely, and all but one of their losses has come to schools that are out of Indiana. The only one loss that they have that is in Indiana is Taylor, and that was just this past week. But an injury that came during that contest was Ann Seacrest. She actually tore her ACL, and she was part of the starting 5. So that was tough. But we will take a quick break as we play our national anthem and have a word of prayer.
and welcome back here inside Platt Arena. We're ready for starting lineups as well as our keys to the game. Noah first for the visiting Iowa Wildcats.
Up number 1, Margot Woofter. She is a freshman 5'7" guard out of Traverse City, Michigan. Number 2, Dayton Groninger, sophomore forward 5'11", out of Warsaw, Indiana. Number 22, Katie Key, a senior guard 5'7", out of Anderson, Indiana. 3, Carly Lang, a junior forward 6'1", out of Union, Kentucky. And rounding it up is number 33, Nicole Ignasic. She is a 6'1" senior forward out of Macomb, Michigan. Excuse me.
Yeah, pretty big lineup for that Wildcat team. Noah, for your Forsters, it goes as follows. Number 4, the senior Maddie Reeker starting at guard. Number 5, Aaron Moore, the junior, starting at guard as well. Number 12, Sarah Fryman coming off a career-high 30 points. The junior's going to have a big day today. Number 20, Sam Hamill, the sophomore, also gets a start. And rounding out the 5, Noah, number 32, Brooke Saylor. Double-double machine, had one in her last game. Noah, this is going to be a matchup of two really good teams. Even though the Forsters aren't ranked or receiving votes right now, I think the Forsters are going to give this Wildcat team a test they haven't seen this season.
Yeah, for sure. Huntington, they always play Indiana Wesleyan tough when they come here. Their home record is 6-10. Huntington, again with the 6 wins and 10 losses. Really, that doesn't show how hard these two teams have to fight here in Platt Arena. Huntington, it just usually goes their way here. The last couple of times that Huntington has played Indiana Wesleyan, they have lost to them. And we are about ready to get things started.
And Brooke Saylor gets that tip there for the Forsters.
Definitely watch to see if Indiana Wesleyan gets Brooke Saylor in foul trouble. That's definitely one of the keys to the game for the Wildcats here.
Noah, you mentioned before we went off air that Ann Seacrest, the transfer, won't be playing in this one. That one gets tipped out of bounds there. We'll stay here for the Forsters. What do you think that loss of Seacrest does to this team? Because she comes in averaging 10 points on this squad.
Yeah, I mean, she's one of the 3 players for Indiana Wesleyan to average double digits for points. So, I mean, they're just going to have to step up their game. I think Stephanie Conrad, somebody who you haven't heard about a whole lot in her first couple of years here at Indiana Wesleyan, she has definitely an opportunity to step up. She's played every single game so far, and we'll just kind of have to see how the Wildcats have to adjust their lineup here.
Yeah, Fryman missing that shot. Now the Wildcats looking to push it. Turnover there, a bad pass from Woofter. Now Sam Hamill looking to change directions for this Forster squad. Noah, Hamill's really been in the point guard sort of role here for the Forsters. Now Brooke Saylor lobs up a shot, gets that one to fall. Forsters lead early 2-0.
Yeah, Sam Hamill, she started out the season in the first about 5 games, averaging about 18 points. Then she got injured, had to sit out for a couple of games. And then ever since then, she's been averaging about 13 points. And a quick foul on the Wildcats, number 33, Ignasic. And again, that's just one of their bigs getting off early with a foul.
Yeah, Fryman going to the ground there, but taking the early foul. A big foul on Ignasic, the team leader in points at 14.8. No, there's a couple challenging names on this squad here for the Wildcats.
That's what makes our job hard.
I want to extend that apologies already right now. I'm going to try to be my best, and Sam Hamill can't get that one to fall. Saylor's going to be credited with the rebound there, and more kind of pump fake there. Noah thought she might take that one.
Yeah, but that's a smart decision, really. Just trying to reset your offense. Don't really need anything right away.
And the nice one, too. First from Fryman to Saylor and right back. We're going to get another foul here, this time on number 23, Lange. Noah, 2 quick fouls for this Iowa squad.
Yeah, both of the fouls come on the 2 6'1" gals that are out there for him. So I don't think Huntington can ask for anything more.
Now the thing for this Wildcat squad, you mentioned 2 fouls on the 6'1" girls. But you look around, Noah, there's a couple more 5'11", another 6'2" girl. Seacrest obviously not playing because of the injury, but she comes in at 6'1" as well. So this Iowa squad does have some height.
Yeah, I'm interested to see Ada Dua to see if she'll come out. She's the 6'2" gal for Indiana Wesleyan, and just see what kind of skills that she has here on the court.
Nice poke there by Saylor, but not able to cover it. Wildcat squad not able to get it. Groninger inside to Gnosic, and she gets one off the glass. Full court press here by the Wildcats.
Ignasic definitely Iowa's best player, averaging 15 points a game. She is definitely very deadly, but she has not shot a shot outside the arc here this entire season. But when she was when she was practicing, she was shooting them from the outside, and she looked fairly comfortable out there. So I'm pretty surprised to see that she hasn't at least tried one time this season.
Shot clock down to 2-1. Rieker shoots, no good there. Hamill able to get a hand, but not able to get it. Groninger looking to push. He gets Aaron Moore to spin around. Good job by the Forsters to kind of regroup and slow down that attack, though. Now Woofter goes inside, and she'll get the and one. Big shot there as she goes to the ground to tie this ball game up at 4 apiece right now.
And then that's exactly what Indiana Wesleyan wanted, is Brooke Saylor to grab a foul here early on.
Quick look at our keys to the game. First for the Wildcats, the visiting Wildcats. Use your height. No, we talked about 6'1", 6'2", a couple 5'11". Forsters definitely mismatched there. Getting Brooke Saylor in foul trouble, had a double-double last game. Not much size outside of Saylor for the squad. Also, I think this Iowa squad has to take some smart shots to win it. Now Fryman with the three, that's up and good. Nice shot by her there.
Yeah, Fryman getting started out early is always nice to see. Huntington getting back the lead again, too. That's always nice.
Groninger takes it to the hole, but foul be called on Rieker before the shot went up.
Yeah, Manny just kind of bumped her a little bit, and so that's what grabbed her the foul. Now we will be able to see 14, Elena Ada Dua.
No, it's got to be nice to trade some height for some even more height with one of your substitutes.
Yeah, really. I mean, that's what Indiana Wesleyan is just famous for. I mean, they have gotten so much height on their women's side and on their men's side. I mean, they have 2 7-footers on their men's team. I can't tell you the last time I've seen an NAIA team with 2 7-footers. But I don't know about you, Ryan, but I'm excited to see how well they actually do play here in the men's game.
Yeah, that game's going to be exciting. Coming up after this one, make sure you tune into that one as well, because, no, I don't think that game's going to disappoint either.
Sam Hamill grabbed her first foul, though, and so that's the team's third here in the first quarter.
Key Woofter on it. She tries to drive inside. Now a shot here from the wing. That's up and good. Iowa coming out hot shooting right now. Has the lead 8-7.
Again, laying one of their 6'1" girls, and she's feeling very confident shooting that 3 ball. And that's just kind of how this game has evolved over the years. I mean, I've watched countless E60s about how taller men and women are starting to shoot the outside shot. I mean, you go back, I don't know, 30 years ago, really, the 7-footers or however tall you want to say, they would not shoot the outside shot. But, I mean, it's just a lot better right now.
Yeah, traditionally you'd see more of a back to the basket, and no, that might be what we see today with both these Iowa squads, all that height they have. That foul picked up by Woofter there. Now Rieker with it inside. She'll pass over the short corner to Moore. She'll take a shot, up and good. Nice shot from Aaron Moore. And no, it's nice to see Moore get confident with her shot.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? She started the past 2 seasons for the Foresters, and she's gotten a lot quicker as she has started.
That foul on Maddie Rieker there. Groninger going right into her. Believe they're going to call a body foul there, Noah's. Number 1, Woofter takes a seat, and Goodwin checks in for her. Goodwin, the 5'7" junior from Vincennes, Lincoln. Now with Reeker, 2 big fouls, Noah, here early. We're going to see her take a seat, and I expect to see a lot of Erica Zook right now.
Yeah, having Maddie Reeker get 2 fouls on her this early is also a tough thing. Maddie Reeker, you know, she doesn't really score a lot of points. She is averaging 10 points a game, which is fairly good, but she's more of a leader on the court. She's more of the girl that will calm down her teammates. So to see her get in early foul trouble is really tough, and the official's going to call another foul on Sam Hamill. That's her second.
Yeah, they're going to say Hamill was out of control driving inside there. 10-9, the visiting Wildcats leading. No, maybe not the game we expected so far, but I think the game the fans have, you know, paid for right now. Key with it, drives inside. Groninger now looking for some options, a skip pass. Aaron Moore able to get hands on that. Now the Forcers looking to push it. Hamill has it. Moore now, she'll stop. Hamill in control this time. Zook looking for Saylor. Aaron Moore again with the shot. That's good.
Yeah, and that's a huge shot for the Foresters. Really, the ball movement was there. And that's another big thing that the Foresters have done well this year is ball movement. They have been so selfless with the ball. And a foul is going to be called on 23, Carly Lang. That's a pretty big call by the official as both of them were going after it.
Yeah, that's the second one on Lang, Noah, so we're going to see her take a seat for a minute. Number 24, Conrad, checks in for her first minutes today, and the Gnostics back into the ball game. Head coach Ethan Whaley kind of having some words with the official, but, you know, I think calls both ways, Noah. I think both coaches right now could argue with a couple calls. Zook with it inside, looking for some help. Fryman will give it back to her. Now Zook will try to turn the corner. A little bit of miscommunication with Aaron Moore now, and Moore will dribble back out. 9 on the shot clock. Fryman looks inside for Saylor. A little hand on it there. Saylor not able to get it. And it looks like Saylor got tied up with Groninger inside. Groninger kind of turned and grabbed her face. No, it looks to be all right, though, and it'll stay here with Forster's ball. And a new shot clock.
Yeah, it almost looked like Brooke Saylor kind of flung her left arm back and hit Groninger right in the face. The IWU head coach was really looking for a foul right there, but did not get it, and Stephanie Conrad will pick up her first personal foul.
And Noah, we might see how deep both of these benches are for the teams right now.
And Sarah Fryman will be at the line shooting 2 free throws as the Forsters and the Wildcats are both in the double bonus.
There's still 3 minutes and 49 seconds in this first quarter, too, as Fryman gets our first one to fall. And we'll see Wolfter check back in, this time for Groninger.
Well, and see, you know, this could really play to Huntington's advantage because they're a very good free throw shooting team. Now, they did struggle in their last game against Goshen, missing 6 of, I think they shot 13. So, I mean, that's fairly tough, but starting off good early here, hitting 2 of 2.
Zook getting a hand on that one, not able to tip it out of bounds.
That ball was tipped and rebounded by Saylor.
I think we can credit a block there to Fryman. Now Zook with it on the far wing. She finds Aaron Moore, and Aaron Moore right now playing pretty good. Noah has 4 points. Fryman, that one off of her leg. Looking for some help from Doy. Doy to Moore now. 8 on the shot clock. The Forsters taking advantage of the shot clock. That one no good. And Saylor can't come up with that one. And Zook will give her a bump there, and that'll get called. And now I will go to the line for 2 shots, Noah.
And see, that was just a really silly foul by the freshman. Ball on the other side of the court. Still 3 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Really, that was not needed.
13-10, your Forsters lead right now. Make that 13-11 after the free throw by Goodwin. No, I don't know if you can see it on the baseline right now, but Norm the Forester is in attendance today, coming off his big birthday celebration yesterday.
Doesn't look like he's aged at all in those 90 years.
Still looks as young as he used to be. Zook now with that finds Fryman. Fryman will go to the corner, kind of lost herself. Zook gets a good pick there from Saylor. Saylor not rolling all the way though. In some trouble, a turnaround. That one off the glass and the backboard.
And again, that's really good defense by Ignacic. Really just knowing that the up and under is Brooke Saylor's favorite move.
Good job by Ignacic down low. Doi trying to come over and help. But Ignacic just too strong, Noah.
Yeah, and that's really one of our keys to the game was Ignacic really just use your strength, use your height, and go right into the Foresters.
Zook comes and gets the ball now. She'll take a shot up. Maybe left that one a little bit too short. The soft touch too much. Now woofed her pass up. Goodwin has it. Zook able to get that. Pushing up more. She has some help there. And the Foresters will slow this one down. 13-14 they lead.
I think if Moore really wanted to, she could have taken that one all the way and grabbed another foul on Katie Key.
And Moore able to get that one from the free throw there. Noah, Erin Moore is playing great right now. She has 6 points in this contest.
Yeah, Moore really, we have not seen this kind of a game from her in I don't know how long. So, I mean, this is very encouraging to see from her.
Woofter with it, gives a look. Now she'll try to go around Fryman. Key on the side, no good there. Saylor able to get the rebound. Sarah Doi, the freshman point guard, slowing things down. And no, this might be what this Forster squad needs to try to quit fouling a little bit. Saylor with it, looks inside to Fryman. Fryman up and good there. Now under a minute to go. Your Forsters lead 17-14.
Yeah, that's a great job by Sarah Fryman. I mean, she is just, again, being there for the rebound, being there for a quick little pass, just being there to just get the ball whenever she needs to get it.
Key shot up and no good. Key trying to challenge Doi right there for the ball. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout from Coach Culler so the Forsters don't turn it over. We're going to keep it right here, Noah. 17-14, your Forsters lead. 40 seconds left. This has been a fun one so far, Noah. What have you seen from the Forsters that you like?
Yeah, really. I mean, we were talking about Erin Moore. I mean, again, we haven't really seen her come out this strong. Like, I mean, she's just doing a really great job. Sarah Fryman, you know, she's again there with 9 points. Brooke Saylor, she only has 2 points, but she has 3 rebounds to this point. Huntington as a whole, they are tied for rebounding with Indiana Wesleyan 6-6, and that's another huge thing for the Foresters. When they win ball games, they out-rebound their opponents. When they lose ball games, I mean, it's like a 8 rebound margin. So with the Indiana Wesleyan height, you know, you'd think that Indiana Wesleyan would really be getting down in there for those rebounds. I mean, their rebound margin is fairly high, and so it's interesting to see that they're still tied right now to this point.
Yeah, another key stat right now. Iwu, 6 turnovers, the Forster 1. Erin Moore pulls the trigger once again. That one good. Rattles in and back out, but right back in again. Erin Moore having a great day so far, and shot clock turned off, 15 seconds left. Woofter with it, and the Wildcats will spread out. Elena will come set a pick. Woofter with it to the corner. Conrad up. That's no good there. Goodwin will attempt a shot. Shot clock's up. 19-14, your Forsters lead going into the second quarter. Here from Platt Arena, this is FDN Sports. Hello and welcome back inside Platt Arena in snowy Huntington, Indiana. No, we both kind of slipped and slid in here. But the Forsters right now, they got their traction. They're not sliding all over. No, it's 6 turnovers for this IWU squad right now. What's the reason for that?
Well, I mean, they're just kind of making some pointless passes, and their other passes are just kind of lazy too. You would think that they'd be more crisp, but I mean, there's another one. They're trying to get it inside number 14, Ada Dua, and it was not there. The angle wasn't there or anything.
Erin Moore with it at the top of the key. She's been hot so far for the Forsters. Now Saylor, some trouble on the baseline. Zook will take it in and out of the paint and regroup. 8 on the shot clock. That one tipped by Groninger. She'll get it for the Wildcats. Looking to push up. Woofter with it. Now Conrad inside. And Saylor, once again, another steal there for this Forster squad.
Turnover number 8 now.
And Noah, really uncanny turnovers from IWU. You don't normally see him take. Zook's got to watch the 3 seconds there as Fryman goes to the hole. She'll get the basket and go to the line for one more. What a nice take by Sarah Fryman.
Yeah, that is huge, and that gets her into double digits for the evening with 11 points. Has a chance to extend it to 12.
Some more substitutions here as Conrad and Elena take a seat. Ignosik and number 23. Lange will check back in for her. Erin Moore will sit down with 8 points. Casey Morn will check in for her. And we know Casey Morn has a nice 3-point shot and she can get hot real quick. Almost like a microwave per se. Fryman's free throw up and good. Wildcats currently trailing in this one 22-14. But not out at it right now. Ignosik inside. She'll get a double team. Morton coming over. Goodwin with it on the wing. She'll jack up a 3. That one's no good. Rebound. Brooke Saylor. That'll be number 4 for her. Fryman to the hole. Spin. Cycle. No good there. Now Wooster and the Wildcats looking to push. She'll take a 3 from the top. That one no good. We're going to get a foul on Erica Zook as she was challenging Lange for the ball. Noah looked like maybe a tie up there, but foul called instead, and Goodwin will take a seat as Key checks in for her. Zook taking a seat as Avina checks in.
Well, and I do like that foul call, really. Number 11 for us, Erica Zook, she really just kind of grabbed the arm at first and then went to the ball, so that was a good call by the official.
Agnostic shot no good there, a little bit too hard off the backboard. Maybe anticipating some of that pressure Coach Culler's squad's put on her. Now Doy takes it in. Morton with the 3, that one's up and no good. Comes right back to her, she'll save that. Throws a bad pass there, and that's turnover number 3 for the Forsters.
Yeah, and that's just lazy. She just kind of flings it up and just giving it a prayer that one of her teammates will get it, but that was not the case there as Brooke Saylor, again, denying the inside, but she has done a great job of doing that here tonight. Or today, I guess. It's not tonight, it's today.
No, we're in J-term. Classes are weird. Our schedules are weird. We're traveling to call games. Now Key with it on the opposite wing in front of the student section. Inside here, and we're going to get a call on Casey Morton. I believe they're going to call a push foul. No, the foul's adding up once again here in the second quarter.
Yeah, well, one of these officials is really starting to get whistle happy. But that foul is definitely well-deserved on Michaela Avina. It came from the backside with a little bit of a push there.
Yeah, and I think the problem was, I don't think Avina expected Agnostic really to turn like that. We're going to see number 44, Alex Bope, check in for Brooke Saylor. Saylor will sit down with 4 rebounds and 2 points, and the first minutes we've seen of Bope tonight, Noah.
Yeah, and you and me were talking a little bit earlier about really if Coach Killer was going to put in Alex Bope or not. And the official's going to call a foul on Alex Bope. They said that she was holding. I mean, it was just a box out I saw from here, so I'm very confused on that.
Yeah, back to basketball, nevertheless, though. Forster's up 22-16. A three-pointer up and no good. And Fryman laying off there so she doesn't pick up a foul. Shot up, good there by Groninger, banking that one in. The banks are open on Saturdays, Noah.
I guess so. IWU only down 3 to this point right now, 22-19 with 7 minutes left to play.
Noah, it seemed like IWU had 3 or 4 different shot clocks there they used. Using some of those fouls to their advantage as well. Now Doi with it to Advina. Avina looking for some help. Forster's inside shot clock. Fryman inside. That one no good. Bope with it. Up and good. Bope gets her first 2 points of the ball game.
Yeah,
and Noah, Bope's going to be important for this one if she stays in this ball game.
Yeah, and that's huge. She really needs to be like Brooke Saylor and just to keep denying that inside. That's been the most important thing for the Foresters. And you can tell it's getting really physical down there with her and Ignacic.
Bope gets a hand on the ball, but not able to get enough of it to change a shot. And Noah, that battle inside between Bope and Ignacic, that was fun to watch. I don't know about you. Fryman sending a good screen there. Now Morton with the three. That one up and no good. Groninger with the rebound.
That was just a little bit out of Casey Morton's range. She was a couple steps back than what she's used to.
Groninger up, no good there. Tip pass over to Woofter. That shot no good. Fryman makes a little contact with Key there, but it's going to stay here for the Wildcats. Down 3 right now to the Foresters, 24-21 with 5:48 remaining.
Foresters only have 2 turnovers in this second quarter to this point. And same with the Wildcats, but 3-second violation called on the Wildcats.
A big call for the Foresters as Ignacic made that one, but it won't count. Stays a 3-point ball game as Aaron Moore checks in for Avina. Forster's going with just a little bit more size here.
Yeah, Avina, she kind of started to play a little bit more when Maddie Reeker started kind of getting sick there. I think it was the Spring Arbor game. Maddie Reeker, she had the flu, and so Michaela Avina had to step up, but she's been doing a lot better job of handling the ball and really just filling that spot there.
Another foul, this one on Groninger, I believe. That's her first, and no, some of these fouls hard to keep up with.
Yeah, definitely the officials are not necessarily letting them play a whole lot. Maybe down low in the post they are, but up top where with the guards, really not a lot going on there.
Bope with it, she tries to turn the corner. That one, that pass over to Doi gets tipped out of bounds by Key. Stay here for the Foresters. On the floor right now for your Foresters, Moore, Fryman, Doi, Morton, and Bope. A lineup you might really not see too many times this season, but because of foul trouble so far today.
Yeah,
and you know, it's nice to give Hamill and Saylor a break sometimes too, Noah.
Yeah, definitely. The thing is that I wish Alex Bope would play just a little bit more because
wow,
Bope, she is just, because of how tall she is and because of how Brooke Saylor gets into foul trouble every so often, you want to prepare her for these times, especially against these teams from IWU. I mean, who have a lot of experience, who have a lot of big girls.
Doi taking the charge there. Wow, Noah, the point guard coming in there, help defense, big play by her. Fryman helping down low as well. No, that's number 2 on Ignacic as she'll set down. Elena, number 14, will check in for her.
Yeah, again, another huge foul for Indiana Wesleyan and another turnover for them as well.
Doyle bring it up. Key still putting pressure on her full court. That might be something we don't see change often. Bope with it inside, looking for some help. A possible travel, but no call. Now the Forcer stuck in the corner. Get it back to the top. Moore with the shot. She's feeling it, and she's got another one. Noah, wow, 15 points for Erin Moore right now. And if you can see the expression on her face, she's just loving every minute of this.
Yeah, you can definitely tell she wants the basketball right now. And I can't say that I've ever seen her like this here in her career. Bids on that fake, though, as Key gets it almost to go. That was a great shot selection by her.
Yeah, your Forcer's up 29-21 right now. Ball over here on the wing. Moore looking for it, and that one will get tipped out of bounds by Elena. Will stay here for your Forcers. 3:42 remaining, 15 on the shot clock.
You got to put a little meat on the ball if you're going to give it to her when she's in that kind of a position. I mean, she just kind of wussied it over there for her.
And no, the guards here not letting the Forcer guards get anything. Casey Morin, a beautiful spin and scoop shot inside. 10-point lead for the Forcers right now.
I honestly, Ryan, I was not predicting that this was going to happen here today. I thought this was going to be a lot more contested, but really, they have 10 turnovers to this point, and Huntington only with 3. Huntington playing very competitive.
Groninger able to get that one to fall there. A nice shot from her. And the Forcers looking to extend it once again. Fryman, she'll need some help. Another slow pass over to Bope. Elena able to tip that one off. Now Key with it. She's got more. She'll go inside there. That shot up, no good. Fryman able to finally corral it, and a foul on number 14, Elena. It'll be her first one of the day. Some substitutions right now as Alex Bope will take a seat. And Brooke Saylor will check in as Groninger will take one as well. Good win in for her.
Coach Kohler telling Alex Bope to be more of a shooter, and I like that. Because really, Alex, she's just trying to be the middleman right now when she can be that person who just takes the ball up and finishes. But I think that's a little bit of a confidence issue, too. So that goes back to me saying she needs really just a little bit more playing time for these kind of opportunities, like when she gets in against a team like Indiana Wesleyan.
Yeah, bad pass from Saylor, got caught under the basket there. No, we see Saylor do that up and under shot a lot, but Wildcats right now cutting off that lane for her to get back to the basket. We'll have to see if Saylor can make some adjustments. Forster still lead 31-23 with 2:20 remaining in this one. Key with that passes over to Goodwin. Goodwin will take it over to the other side. Now Woofter, she gets past Fryman. A block there by Morin. All hand on that one, Noah. Morin once again, some good defense again. Now Sarah Doy with it. She's looking to push the ball. 3-on-3 break. Morin, shot up. That's no good there.
Brooke Saylor almost could have gotten her third foul right there, but the official didn't think that there was enough contact.
No travel call there. Lange loses the ball there. Caller tried calling a timeout, and the official, no, I don't know if he could have been any closer to blowing the whistle, but no call there. We'll keep playing basketball. And we both saw that and looked at each other right away.
Well, the thing is that he put up his hand, and when you put up your hand, that means that you're going to blow your whistle. But then a foul on Indiana Wesleyan as number 14, Ada Dua, pushes off. And so Casey Morton will be at the line shooting 2 free throws. Actually, one in bonus.
And Ada Dua not happy with that whatsoever.
I'm sorry, that's 2 free throws. That is their 15th foul.
Morin's first one's up and good there.
Again,
only a 50% free throw shooter, no, but that one there makes her 11th one on the season.
Well, and also, you know, your motivation to hit these is just so much higher because it gets it back to a 10-point game right now.
33-23, 1:22 remaining. We'll be right back here for the rest of the first half on FDN Sports. and welcome back to a snowy Huntington, Indiana. Your Forcers currently up right now on the number 16 Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats, 33-23. And Noah, this has been a pretty fun one so far, and we're not even to halftime yet.
No, and you know what? It's been interesting just because the Forcers at the beginning of the season were receiving votes. And then, you know, they couldn't go on that run like we all would have hoped that they would have, just to get into the top 25. I think they did get into the top 25 for just about, or they were number 24 for just about a week. And then they lost a couple of games, and then since then they really haven't been receiving votes. But to see this kind of just emotion from them and how well they're doing is just great to see.
Yeah, Aaron Moore got the steal there, but not able to get the basket to fall. Now under 45 seconds remaining. Keel think about the three. But yeah, no, I think that was a great point that you were making. The Forcers were playing some really good ball at the start of the season, then went on a little losing streak, but looked to regroup here in conference. Pass inside, Moore gets a tip on that. But they're gonna call another foul.
Honestly, I think this official has called about 70% of the fouls here in this half. I don't know if she likes being over here close to us or what's going on.
Elena at the line right now. Her first one up and good.
Ada Dua, only a 66% free throw shooter.
Second one, no good there. Saylor with the rebound. And no, I'm kind of surprised that the Forcers keep passing to their point guards with all the pressure that Key, Groninger, and some of the other guards for the Wildcats have been pushing. No screen for Doy. She's doing all the work herself, and wow, the work she is. Fryman with it. Loses the ball. Really gives a right to range right there. 3-2. Fryman able to tip that one out of bounds. 0.8 left on the clock. Only time for a catch and shoot here. If you're the Forcers, Noah, no foul. You can't foul right here. This one thrown inside. That one will get tipped out, and that's going to be how this first half ends. 33-24, your Forcers lead. We'll be right back with some stats as well as what we think about the first half here on FDN Sports.
What does it mean to impact your community? As a broadcast media major at Huntington University, you'll explore that question and uncover the heart of storytelling. Tell real-life stories of the world around you from day one and uncover why it matters to the campus, community, and beyond. It could be in our live TV studio through our award-winning newscast, broadcasting home athletic events, or running HU's very own radio station. You'll have the opportunity to use industry standard equipment from 4K cameras to instant replay to better prepare you for a future career. In addition to foundational courses, you'll have the chance to specialize in church media, corporate media, news, or marketing and sales. Or spend your last summer interning in one of America's largest cities, Phoenix, Arizona. In this one-of-a-kind opportunity, you'll have a home base at Huntington University's Arizona Center for Digital Media as you launch into professional opportunities catered toward your area of interest, and enjoy the sunshine in the process. Your professional network begins as soon as you become a Forester. Broadcast media majors at HU have a long-standing history of success in the job market. You'll be connected with alumni who have gone before you, not to mention all of your professors have industry experience. You've been given a gift. Why not use it to impact your world for Christ? Huntington University Broadcast Media. Real life stories, real world experiences. Impact your community.
So Powder Puff football is 2 teams divided up by floors, and then they all have flags, so it's just a flag football game. And so we have the 2 end zones, and it's just like a regular game. We usually play 2 20-minute halves, and it's just a good time for everybody to get some football in, since we don't have a football team here as a sport.
Oh, snap.
Powder Puff to me is something that actually opened me up at Huntington.
And for me, just as a freshman, obviously, like I get to know all the different girls on my floor, and we all grow closer together.
Powder Puff just means a lot of unity between the girls on the floor, and just provided a lot of good fun between all the other girls on campus as well.
Powder Puff means to me, it just signifies some of the best times that you're going to have during homecoming weekend. Here in Huntington University's film program, we offer a one-of-a-kind experience. You'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and the opportunity to gain practical experience on set. But what really sets us apart from other universities? While the films that we make are important to us, we give special attention to how we make them. In our film program, we understand the process behind making a film is just as important as the finished product you see on screen, and how we treat one another on set has a big impact. Which is why our program is part of the Kinema Commonwealth, a group of filmmakers dedicated to creating an environment of mutual respect that values individual artists over the bottom line. Our goal is to create excellent works of cinematic art and storytelling that both entertain and turn those involved into better people. We hold to 3 community values that make up the Kinema Manifesto. The first is respect for the individual, in which the time, energy, resources, and personal well-being of the artist are shown full respect. Artists are not just used for their talents, but embraced as collaborators. The second is respect for the community, where the natural environment, the local community, and the audience are all treated with the utmost care and respect. Filmmaking impacts not only the filmmakers, but those around us too. The third is respect for the art, because each filmmaker should be given artistic freedom to work creatively and to the best of their ability, while remembering that we are all working towards the same story. We believe that by living out these community values daily, the resulting projects will be works of passion, infused with the artistic voices of all the filmmakers. Our hope is that our students will not only practice these values during their 4 years here, but that they will take them into the professional industry and over time, revolutionize the way films are made in the United States and the rest of the world. We are striving to create leaders who pursue excellence in their craft while showing love and respect to those around them.
Hello and welcome back inside Platt Arena. Ryan Lockhart and Noah Tobias. Joined here, Norm the Forcer right in front of us. Noah celebrating his 90th birthday yesterday. It's been great, one of our favorites here. We always love having Norm around. Noah the Forcer's coming in 11-7 in this one, but playing like they're undefeated, up 33-24. What have you seen that you like from them in the first half?
Yeah, Huntington really, they've done a great job of just controlling the pace of this game. If they get in a little bit of trouble, they'll just pull it back and reset their offense. They've also done a great job, well, specifically Brooke Saylor has done a great job of denying the inside, so really their bigger girls don't even have a chance to get the basketball and go over the top of her.
Yeah, we mentioned this big height, 6'1", 6'2", a couple 5'11s for this Wildcat squad, but right now that height really not working in their favor. We've seen Agnostic down low, though, dominating, but Brooke Saylor just the same. I believe she has 4 rebounds, 5 rebounds, Noah, and 2 points, but playing great defensively.
Yeah, and, you know, talking about somebody that's really stood out to us here today is Erin Moore. Erin Moore has 13 points. Her career high is 14, so she just needs one more basket, and she's got a brand new career high for her. But she's 6 of 8 from the field. Another girl, again, that has usually been standing out to us all season long is Sarah Fryman. She's got 12 points. She's 5 of 5 from the free throw line and 3 of 7 from the field. Really, she's had another tremendous game here so far tonight. And as a team, Huntington is 7 of 7 from the free throw line. I cannot tell you how happy I am to see that stat because, again, we've been talking about it all game. Huntington is known for their free throw shooting here this year, and to see it come out and stand out here in a big game like this, it is great to see.
Yeah, I agree with that, Noah. Looking at some stats for Indiana Wesleyan now, leading them in points, Groninger with 9. She's having a phenomenal game. Agnostic's got 6. Also 2 rebounds. Rebounding-wise, leading him, Lange has 4. Also has 3 assists to lead the team. They're shooting 39% from the field, but only 20% from beyond the arc. Noah, what does Iowa need to do to get back into this?
Well, Iowa just, again, needs to make some smarter passes to the inside. They're doing a great job on the defensive side of getting a few steals. Late in that first half, they were doing a better job of trying to get it down to their bigs. I mean, I'm going to keep emphasizing how huge it would be if they would just really start getting it to their bigs and their bigs would start to get hot. But the thing is that Brooke Saylor's not going to let that happen. So now you got to work on your shooting from the outside. And so far from the outside, Iowa's 2 of 10. So they're not doing so well. But like any other person I would tell this to, good shooters keep shooting. So that means this entire Indiana Wesleyan team needs to keep shooting their threes because eventually they're going to come in. I mean, so far this season, Indiana Wesleyan is averaging 38% as a team. And so they're a decent they're a decent three-point shooting team. So we'll just have to see here in the second half if they can kind of start to catch fire.
Yeah, no, fouls a big factor in the first half. We saw Brooke Saylor have to sit a little bit, but Alex Bope coming in, she played really well. And I really like to see that. We don't get to see too much of Bope, and I know sometimes we kind of ask each other, like, why we don't, but no, can you speak on Bope real quick?
Yeah, Bope, you know what? She has really started to impress us. The older that she's gotten, the more mature on the court that she's gotten. And it's interesting to see. Now, finally, she is starting to get playing time. Now, hopefully here in the last few weeks that we have here in this season, I'd love to see her get some more playing time because especially because Brooke Saylor, she's a senior this year. I mean, we're not going to have her for much longer, so we got to still keep giving Alex Bope some experience just because we want to be prepared for next year too, but to have her as a weapon for this year as well would be tremendous.
And no, we got to credit Coach Collar for the success we've seen from the Forcers. You know, for 33 years, she's been a staple of this program. The winningest active coach in D2 right now. Fryman, the up and under, gets that one to fall. Beautiful shot. But no, 587 wins coming up on the 600 mark. And Coach Collar's just been great here, was a great player, scored over 1,000 points in about 3 years here, became an interim, then the head coach. Sailor tipping that one, but now Kohler doing a great job and has her Forcer squad up 11 right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Brooke Saylor right there yet again just denies the inside, just tips it up and lets her guards get the steal, and Sam Hamill able to finish on the other end, 37-24 now.
And Hamill really sliding over into the paint. That was a nice, slick move inside.
Yeah, she's not afraid to get a little physical there down underneath.
Now Key with it. You know, we haven't seen too much of play from this guards trying to go inside. They like to pass their bigs. Now Lane's able to get the one bounce up into the hoop.
Yeah, really for Lang, I mean, that's huge for her just to get a couple more points on the board, but to go inside, I mean, that was a great cut by her as well.
See Maddie Reeker back in the ballgame. Noah, I feel like it's been forever since we've seen her. Picked up 2 quick fouls. Now Fryman tries to get it, gets blocked by Lange. Lange will go to the ground here. A jump ball will be called. Fryman and Sailor both on top. This will be Forster ball. Excuse me, Wildcat ball.
Yep, and that was just another jump ball. Lang was really wanting a foul on either Fryman or Sailor, but that was not the case.
Forster's not putting the pressure they receive offensively, defensively onto the Wildcat squad. Up 37-26, and Lange will pull the trigger on the three. That one no good there. Hamill the rebound.
2 for 11 now, this Wildcat squad for three-pointers.
Hamill, a nice behind the back. Key trailing her, a nice pass inside. And Nosik goes up with Sailor, but Sailor able to finish strong.
Man, these Foresters really wanting to prove themselves here today versus the Wildcats.
Noah, number 16 team right now, Groninger going inside, getting the basket. No better time to pull off the upset, and against your rivals at that.
Yeah, now a lot of people would consider Huntington to be a really big rival of Indiana Wesleyan. But the thing is that every single contest these teams play against each other, and I don't care what sport it is. I don't care if it's men's or women's basketball, softball, baseball, anything. It's going to be a very competitive contest. Indiana Wesleyan usually pulls it out in the end, but still, it's going to be competitive.
Groninger shot up, no good. Nosik with the rebound. Misses her shot, then rebounds it again. Forster's up 11 right now, and no, we talked about how big rebounds are. That height for Indiana Wesleyan. Right now, though, out-rebounding the Forsters 18-15. Fryman with the shot from the corner. Long two, no good. Hamill battling inside. She'll get a foul. I believe it's going to be on Woofter, number 1. That'll be number 2 on her.
Well, there's Sam Hamill hustling yet again.
That's $1, Noah.
That's $1.
Noah, we started it at the Goshen game. Every time we say, I'm going to say the H word. I'm not going to say it so I don't have to put money in. But every time we say, you know what, I'll say it. I'll throw $1
It's not our money. It's Huntington University's money. I mean, that they put towards our tuition. I mean, there's no way. I'm not giving you $1.
Nice really crossover there. Shot inside, and we're going to get a call on Fryman. The basket's good as well. And Nosik trying to cut this to a 10-point ball game. That'll give her 10 points right now as well. No, it looks like the fouls are still going to be picking up here in the second half. Nosik shots up and good.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these officials will call this second half. If they'll kind of let the guards play a little bit more, or, I mean, so far they're not going to let them play just like they did in the first half. But definitely the post players, they let them play. Brooke Saylor gets blocked, and actually there's a foul right there on Ignosik.
And no, we've seen Agnostic as well as Elena for the Wildcats. Every time Saylor tries to run that baseline, they always step right over there. Agnostic not able to get there quick enough. Saylor's showing off some of that track speed she has, and her first free throw, no good there. The first one the Forsters have missed today as Agnostic will take a seat. Elena in for her. Norm Steele hovering around. make sure you get out here. His birthday today, Sailor, not able to get that one. Birthday yesterday, excuse me. Now Woofter inside, that one blocked by Hamill. Great job by Hamill getting down the floor and able to get a hand on that one.
Yeah, that's a huge block by Hamill. Really, right place at the right time for her.
Sailor looked like she was going to stay there, but went up with Woofter, and she'll get the foul called on her.
And that was such a big swat by Sailor. Really, the official just had to call that.
And no, I think if Sailor just stays where she at and doesn't jump, I think that's a no call there. Now, with some of the calls we've seen called tonight, I don't know if that necessarily gets, counted, but nevertheless now a single-digit ball game. So we'll see Conrad check in for Groninger. Groninger's been hot with 11 points tonight. Second shot by Woofter up and good. Inbound pass to Sailor and trying to get it back to Reeker as she does before Key gets there.
Coach Kohler really wanting that body foul right there, but the official is not going to call that.
The handoff once again to Fryman. That shot up. A late call here, a little bit of a late call. Fryman shot kind of high off the backboard, but she'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the official was going to call that because that was so late. There was definitely a lot of contact right there.
That one the third on Woofter. Fryman shot up and good. That gives Fryman 17 right now, Noah. Noah, bigger performance so far, Fryman or Aaron Moore?
I'd say Fryman just because she's just so consistent. Aaron Moore really hasn't shown us a whole lot here in the second half.
Moore looking to play some stellar defense here on Key. She odds up to Lange. We know Lange will pull the trigger from outside. Thought about it there. Now she tries to spin on Fryman. Fryman, good defense there, but better offense by Lange.
Yeah, really, that was great defense by Fryman. I mean, she stayed in front of her the entire time.
And they're going to call a carry on Fryman. That'll be another turnover for the Forsters, number 7.
They're going to call a foul on Fryman. That's her second personal foul, team's third. Again, this official just pretty whistle happy here tonight.
No, ball games like this, that gives you the adversity to kind of rebound and try to get back into it. Another way to work harder. No call here on the foul. Looked like Hamill got a piece of that one and tipped it out before Conrad could get to it.
17 seconds left on the shot clock here for Indiana Wesleyan.
45-37, the Wildcats lead right now. Pass inside, Sailor able to tip that one. They rhyme together. No, we'll just go with it.
Taylor Holiday, she played for us last year, so all right, I'll give it to you.
Fryman with it at the top. She'll try to turn on Elena. Nice step back there. Gets the shot to fall. What a clutch shot there over the much bigger Elena.
Yeah, that was nice. I really haven't seen the step back move from Fryman a whole lot, but to see her be that comfortable with it, I'm perfectly fine with it for sure.
And maybe that's something when Miranda Palmer was here, she showed her a little bit, because we know Palmer, 9 out of 10 times it was going to be a step back shot there. Once again, another foul, this one on Hamill. That makes 3 for Hamill. And no, I want to say Hamill's been quiet, but when she's been in the game, I feel like we keep saying her name. We see head coach Lori Kohler, she'll take a 30-second timeout and we'll keep it here. But no, when Hamill's not on the floor, it's hard for her to be effective, obviously, but what do the Forsters need to do to quit fouling here?
Well, I mean, they just need to keep moving their feet. They're getting a lot of hand check fouls here in the last few minutes. But, I mean, really nobody in huge foul trouble for the Foresters. Hamill, she has 3 fouls right now. Sarah Doy, let's see, no, she doesn't have any fouls. But really, I mean, Yeah, just the only 3 fouls is on Sam Hamlin. She only has 2 points, so, we were kind of talking about her a little bit. Only the 2 points is shocking. I don't know if it's just Indiana Wesleyan being able to shut her down, or if it's just she really hasn't gotten the opportunity to shoot the ball a whole lot.
Yeah, coming in averaging 12 a game, and you mentioned earlier in our broadcast, at one point she was up to 18 points, then had a little bit of an ankle injury and had to sit out. But Hamill's been amazing for this Forster squad this year.
Well, this year and last year as a freshman, really, she did a great job. She came out like these other 2 freshmen that Huntington has, Sarah Doy and Erica Zook. Both of the freshmen this year are amazing. Logan Brown, she's gotten a little bit of playing time there at the beginning of the season, but we haven't really seen a whole lot of here later on.
Now Hamill taking it into the hole. They'll wave the basket off as they'll say it was on the floor, and I think the Forsters would have liked to have that one. Goodwin will pick up the foul there, her first. See the IWU guys in the corner of your picture. Ball game coming up next. Saylor shot no good there, not able to get the rebound, and Saylor out of control, collides with Key. And that's Saylor's third, Noah, so, Hamill, Saylor, both with 3 fouls. And Noah, it looks like we're going to see Alex Bope check in for Brooke Saylor, possibly, maybe even Sam Hamill. Key's first one up and good.
Yeah, she will check in for Brooke Saylor. I think Coach Kohler is a little disappointed with Brooke here tonight just because she hasn't really put up a ton of shots. She's done a lot of great things on defense, don't get me wrong. With how much she's denied the inside is great.
This Wildcat squad putting on a lot of pressure on the Forsters, on ball and off ball. Reeker with it. She's been pretty quiet with 2 points, and now Bope, a turnaround. That one's good. That's 4 for her tonight.
And see, that's exactly what Kohler was telling her to do. Do not be afraid to shoot that basketball. You're tall, you can go over these girls.
Bope, the tallest Forster at 6'1", and Noah, she's every bit of it. Fryman trying to get a hand on it, but can't there. Goodwin will look to regroup. Lange inside, and they're going to call Bope for a foul there.
Well, again, it's just a very physical game down there. Number 14, Ada Dua, really, she was doing a great job of just reciprocating that physicalness with Bope, and Bope was the one who just got caught for the foul.
Noah, one of the officials and head coach for the Wildcats, Wiley, having some words, and Wiley coming quite a bit out on the floor. I'm surprised the official didn't really give him a technical there. He was really in the short corner. Both free throws up and good, though, for Elena. Cuts us to a 49-43 lead for the Forsters. 3:14 remaining in this third quarter. Now Fryman with it. She's got 20 points coming off a career high. Step back from the short corner. That one no good. Moore with it. Moore looking for some help. Has Bope, and Bope loses it. Maybe a kicked ball that didn't get called there.
Well, it wasn't necessarily intentional, and so that's why the officials didn't call it.
Now Hamill turns the corner. Moore in the corner. That one no good there.
And that's tough because Erin Moore did have that big first half, and you were really hoping that she was going to maybe start again here with that basket. Still at that 13-point mark for her.
Key will take it from the top of the key. A high one there, no good. Hamill with the rebound. Pushing the ball now. Reeker has it. She'll look at a three and a bad pass inside. Almost could have telegraphed that one, Noah. It looked like she wanted the three-pointer for a second, though.
I was hoping she would take that three-pointer. She was wide open. There was no need to pass it down low.
Now Goodwin inside. That one no good. Hamill with it. 2-on-1 fast break. The Forsters have it. Lange able to tip that. Bope with it inside. No good there. The Forsters not able to cash in on their layups tonight.
Yeah, you got to finish right there. And that's a traveling violation. The official's not going to call.
Good one, an extra step. And now Fryman, the junior, telling the Forsters to slow it down. as Hamill will. And Noah, that's an interesting sequence of shots there. We saw a couple missed layups, a couple missed inside shots, a couple bad passes. Now Hamill with the three, that no good.
I mean, that was a great pass to Boat there earlier. I mean, Boat just didn't finish.
Now Reeker right there in Goodwin's face. Reeker's got to be careful because she has 2 fouls right now. A minute 18 remaining. Score is still 49-43. A little bit of a scoring drought right now. Hamill almost had that one. Now Elena with that one up. She can't break the scoring drought. Keel put some pressure up on Fryman. Noah, will it be the Foresters to break the scoring drought, or will the Wildcats get it?
I think the Foresters will break it right here. Sam Hamill going baseline.
Hamill inside, and she does it there. What a great call, Noah. Do they pay you to do this? It's almost like you knew that was happening.
You know what? After commentating a few games, you just kind of catch up on some things, I guess.
Lange with it on the far side. 28 seconds. Shot clock down to 10. Potentially about 15 seconds left. Key with it. Wanted the three. Now she'll take it. That one no good off the iron. Collision with Moore. Now that one Fryman has it. And she'll slow it down here. Caller telling him to speed it up. Hamill with it. 7 seconds left. Inside. Reeker lines up the three. That's good! As the clock winds down, and that'll be the third quarter. Wow! Platt Arena erupts.
Sam Hamill, that is a great pass to Maddie Reeker. A great find to end this third quarter.
54-43. One more quarter. Wow, Noah. We'll be back here on FDN Sports. Inside Platt Arena, 54-43. Welcome back. Noah, don't leave your seat. We might have 10 more minutes left, but the previous 30 has been an amazing ball game right now. Your Foresters playing amazing. Take us through what you saw in that last little sequence there.
Man, Sam Hamill just kind of sprinting down the court there, going towards the inside. We weren't really sure if she was going to try to put up a layup, but she did have some pressure down low. But Maddie Reeker wide open outside for three. Great find by Sam Hamill.
Saylor with it, looking for Doy. And they're going to call a travel on Doy. On the floor for your Foresters, Reeker, Moore, Doy, Morton, and Saylor for the Wildcats. Woofter, Groninger, Conrad, Goodwin, and Agnostic. Now inside to Agnostic, they go right to her. A tie-up, and this will stay here for the Wildcats.
Again, a good job by Moore. I mean, just finding the basketball right there and just being smart enough to not swat it out of her hands, but just grab the basketball.
I believe it was in the first corner. Erin Moore had the same kind of call where she came over. Not able to get it. Now Saylor, not a fouling there. Cuts us down to a 9-point lead for the Foresters.
Great find by Stephanie Conrad to get it down to Agnostic.
Doy, the freshman, with it, giving Hamill some rest. Now Saylor inside. She'll go right to Agnostic. That shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Moore at the top. Looked like she wanted it, Noah. Now Morton will regroup for the Forsters. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Morton will take this one. No good there.
Man, for a second I thought that was going to go in. I thought it was going to be right on line, but just a little short.
Reeker able to get a hand on that one, but it'll go out of bounds before she can really grab a hold of it. Lange and Key back in for Goodwin and Conrad. Noah, not necessarily one girl in foul trouble, just kind of everybody, I guess, in a little bit of foul trouble. Lange taking that one to the hole and getting it off the glass.
Yeah, there have definitely been a lot of fouls called here tonight. Huntington getting 17 fouls called on them and 14 for Indiana Wesleyan.
Turnover battle still lopsided though. Right now, Saylor inside. Agnostic got a hand on it. Looked like she might have had ball, but they're going to call a foul on her. That's number 4, Noah, and that's a big number 4. Agnostic, 13 points and 5 rebounds right now.
Yeah, for that to be her 4th personal foul, that's a huge foul. Brooke Saylor still struggling from the free throw line. She started struggling there at Goshen and really has not, I don't know if she's just in a little bit of a funk right now or what.
Yeah, no, and at that game, you know, we heard one of the assistant coaches, Joanne Green, tell her, Brooke, use your legs a little bit more. So maybe, you know, getting tired a little bit, you know, this battle with a couple of these other bigs. But Saylor going to have to regroup a little bit. She's got 3 fouls, but she's going to be big. The Forsters are going to pull off this upset. Now Lange inside. Saylor coming over, and they're going to call a foul on her, Noah. That'll be number 4. Saylor looked like she was in good position. And now Lange can't hit her free throws. Bopin, Fryman in, Hamill in. Saylor will take a seat, Doyle will take a seat, and Morton will join them.
I'm glad that Maddie Reeker is still out there because we definitely need her leadership out there on the floor right now, and there's a rebound from her.
Yeah, Reeker losing the ball a little bit there, but able to regroup with it. Aaron Moore's been quiet in the second half. Bope looked like she could have shot that one, but elected not to.
Man, I would have loved for her to shoot that basketball. I mean, wide open there on the left elbow.
Now Key will pick up a foul. Her first one, Noah. She's played a long time to not have a foul yet.
Yeah, she's played a lot in this contest here. But she's played pretty good defense. I mean, she's put a lot of pressure on the guards from Huntington. And for that, again, to only be her first foul is really, really nice.
Yeah, played some scrappy defense. Now the foul on number 14, Helena. That's number 3 on her now. Fryman will get it. She's got it in the short corner, and she'll dribble out. Now to the elbow.
Boop did have position there for a little bit, and she's back to having it and lost it. Hamill goes up and blocked.
No foul there called. Lange with it. She'll take it to Fryman, but Fryman there in a good spot. Groninger with the shot. That one no good. And Aaron Moore will just let that one go out of bounds.
Again, these Wildcats, they have not made 1 3 in this second half. They are 2 of 14 right now. But that is a huge stat. Good job by Boop, just being patient there with the basketball, giving it off to Maddie Reeker.
Yeah, the senior Reeker been rather quiet, Noah, we mentioned, but look for her to step up big in this last corner. We saw against Goshen, she had 2 big threes in the final quarter. 8 seconds left, and they're going to call 3 seconds on Boat. It's a turnover for the Forsters.
It's going to be turnover number 10 for them. Iwu with 16 turnovers.
And Noah, that's a credit to this Forster defense, those 16 turnovers. Anytime the ball gets inside, you see 1, 2, and even 3 Forsters come over and help.
Well, the Forsters have 11 steals to this point, and I mean that's a big part of it. Again, Sam Hamill being right there at the right place at the right time, just tipping that ball out of bounds to give the Forsters an opportunity to reset their defense.
Forsters up 7 right now, 54-47. Woofter with it, 9 seconds left. Lange has it, she'll look for Groninger. 4, clock down. Bope, they'll call the foul on her. Bope standing straight up, but doesn't matter. Groninger gets it. That's actually going to be on Fryman.
I was going to say, there's no way that they're going to call that on Bope. She, I mean, was just waiting for somebody to come at her. But yeah, that's Fryman's 3rd personal foul, team's 2nd.
Bope will check out here as Morton comes in for her. Bope will sit down with 4 points and a rebound. Groninger's free throw's up and good. Cuts it to a 4-point ball game.
This is the lowest this lead has been since the very beginning of this ball game.
Now Reeker gets it to Morin, down low to Fryman. Fryman, the much taller Lange. Lange, good defense. That one will rattle all the way around.
I'm going to tell you, I think that was a little bit of luck right there for Fryman. Now, I can't believe that went through the arms of the Wildcats.
Now Groninger taking it to the much smaller Reeker. Morin will get a hand on that one. Key not going back up with it. No, nobody was playing defense, but regroups. Now a bad pass inside. They're going to say she wasn't out of bounds. Inside Lange, she'll throw up a shot. No good. This one, no good there. Now Lange will tip it out. Reeker finally corrals it. Noah, wow. A couple offensive rebounds for the Wildcats, but not able to get no points off of it. 56-50. Hamill inside. Off the glass, no good, no call.
And that's a
Key looking up ahead for Elena. Once again, no call. This will be Forster ball.
And honestly, that last attempt by Hamill was such a lazy attempt. I mean, she wasn't trying to get through the offense at all. She just wanted to take it herself and just kind of flings it up with the right hand and smacks up against the backboard. That had no chance of going through the basketball hoop.
Forster's up 6 points right now. 5 minutes and some change left. Fryman down low. A bad dribble there. Now a pass up to Key. No, Forster's back. And Key will get the shot there. Forster's able to get that one in, kind of getting close to that 5 second for a minute, Noah.
Yeah, Casey Morton, her Velcro on her shoe kind of came off, so she wasn't able to be involved in that play.
Hand off to Morton, she'll take the 3, that's good!
Well, she's involved in that play right there.
59-52.
And that's huge. I mean, that 3 is huge right now.
Thought Lange might pull that one. Passes off to Groninger instead. Now Key with the shot. That's up high and no good. That'll rattle around like Palinka almost. If you've ever seen The Price is Right, Noah, please tell me you have. I love The Price is Right. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Wildcats. It'll be a full one, and we'll take it with them. 59-52, your Forsters lead back here on FDN Sports. Hello and welcome back inside Platt Arena. Huntington, Indiana is where we're broadcasting from here. Thank you for watching this one. It's been a fun one so far, Noah. 59-52, the Forsters are up on number 16, Indiana Wesleyan right now.
Yeah, we're going to have another fun one for you here in just a little bit. The men's teams from Indiana Wesleyan and Huntington will be facing off against each other, so stick around for that one. But you'll have to switch over to the other broadcast on this same YouTube page. It's just on the men's basketball side instead of the women's side.
Yeah, Kyle Mangus going to be in that one. This one up, Erin Moore, she has it inside, and that's a new career high for her. And extends this to a 9-point game for the Forsters.
I mean, I don't know if Erin Moore is just that sneaky or if Iwu just was not even thinking about her on that backside.
Groninger runs right into Morton. Noah, no call there. I'm a little surprised on that one, but now Fryman with it, and we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Culler, a 30-second.
And the Forsters will only have 4 seconds to get across the half-court line because there's 24 seconds left on the shot clock.
Noah, 61-54, 3:41 remaining. What do the Forsters need to do to make sure they secure this win right now?
Well, they need to make some smart shot attempts. I mean, when Sam Hamill goes up and down the floor, just flinging up a shot, like smacking off the backboard, I mean, it has no chance whatsoever. They just need to keep running their offense, though. They need to waste as much time as possible, but be patient for that good shot. When you have a good shot, go ahead and take it. But, I mean, we just got to keep running our offense.
And I'll agree with that, and I'll even add to it a little bit. I don't want to see the Forsters get complacent here and try to run the clock. You still have to score, Noah. Yes, the clock is in your favor in sorts. More than able to get that one across. But I do like him eating up the clock, but still get some smart shots here. Fryman inside. Skip pass over to Hamill. That one looked like it was for Reeker instead. 8 seconds left. Morton has it. Fryman with it. She'll step back beyond the three-point line. That one no good.
Yeah, she was leaning back on that shot. I didn't think that really had any chance there.
Maybe a shot clock shot, if anything. Now Groninger goes up. No call there. That one tipped out of bounds by Elena. Forster ball. 3:11 remaining. Erin Moore will be the inbounder here. Nobody putting any pressure on Casey Morton. Forsters get that one across rather easily, Noah.
Yeah, it was kind of a dangerous pass from Morton to Reeker, though. It kind of got me a little nervous. Fryman, though, inside, gets her on rebound. Coach Kohler calls a timeout, and that is well-deserved. Sarah Fryman did have full possession there.
And we're going to take a full timeout, and Noah, I think we're going to take it with them. 61-54, your Forsters are up under 3 minutes to go. Welcome back here. 61-54, your home. Forsters leads. 2:56 remaining, Noah. Number 16 right now is on the ropes. The Forsters trying to pull off upset and keep this little winning streak they got going. Currently riding a 2-game winning streak.
Yeah, well, they just got off of a loss from Taylor University. So, I mean, for the number 16 team to have 2 losses in a row, That's not going to favor well for them for the next rankings, but they'll still be in the top 25. I can't imagine this would bump them out.
And you know, it may help out it was against number 10, Taylor. Shot clock down, 4-3. Fryman's shot, no good there.
Oh, that would have been huge going up 3 possessions. Actually, they are up 3 possessions right now, but be up 3 threes.
And no, it seems like the easy layups are the ones the Forsters can't get tonight. That's got to be frustrating. Nice cross there by Woofter. That one's good from the elbow. 61-56 now. 2:17. Hamill bringing this one up. Woofter really not putting the pressure on that Key does.
I do like Maddie Rieger taking out the basketball, though, just because she's such a smart player and she rarely makes mistakes. I know
Aaron Moore with it from the elbow. That one's good. Moore now has 17 and extends this Forster lead.
I know Coach Kohler would sometimes rather have her out on the court because she is a great ball handler, but I would rather have Maddie out there on the baseline taking it out.
That foul on Sam Hamill, that's number 4, Noah.
Coach Kohler's just going to leave her in the game, just telling her to play smart.
Hamill reaching just a little bit there. 1:45 left. We'll have to see if Hamill can finish this ball game out. You don't want to see her play too conservative because we know she's an aggressive player, able to get that rebound. Now a trap in the corner, she throws it out to Moore.
Well, Moore had a great box out right there, too.
Now gets it to Morton. Rieker with it, Noah. And I agree with you. I do like Rieker with it. But Sarah Fryman, she's passing that out to Hamill. Hamill trying to get something against Groninger. Gets her own rebound. And we're going to get a foul down low on Groninger. And Groninger not happy about that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I really thought that she got all ball. But the official's actually going to call a body foul. Well, a little bit of a push foul. So I'm not sure if he saw some more body than what I did. But that is going to be her second personal foul. Hamill can't make her first free throw.
Hamill's a 70% free throw shooter. And Brooke Saylor back into the ball game for Casey Morton. Morton will sit down with 7 points and 2 rebounds.
Huntington really needs these free throws. They need every point that they can get. And timeout by Indiana Wesleyan. That's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here.
64-56 right now, Noah. 1:11 remaining. If you're the Wildcats, you're down 8 right now. Do you go for a quick three, or do you try to just get any points?
I mean, I'm just trying to get any points that I can right now. I mean, you got to score, then you got to play good defense. Now, you have 14 fouls, so you can't commit any more fouls because that'll put Huntington to the free throw line, and that's something that you really don't want because they have a history of really doing well from the free throw line.
Yeah, right now the Forsters shooting 10 of 15 for 66%. Much lower than we normally expect. Noah, you flash back to last year when the Wildcats visited here. The Forsters, or IWU, excuse me, was able to win that one 60-59. Really almost a similar score right now. And we know it's always a competitive matchup. The Forsters play amazing here in Platt Arena. Can really knock off anybody, and I think that goes for guys as well as the girls.
Yeah, Platt Arena is just special to this Huntington team. I mean, you never know what they're going to do here, who they're going to be able to beat, or at least have a chance to beat.
Inside to Elena. She gives a shove to Fryman. Fryman hits the ground, a 3 up. No good there. Saylor able to tip it. Now Aaron Moore comes up with a big rebound, Noah. A big rebound. Aaron Moore's played phenomenal.
Yeah, she's definitely broken out when we needed her to, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Foul number 23, Carly Lang, her third personal foul.
And Noah, Moore's first rebound of the game, but maybe the biggest rebound of the game up to this point. 39 seconds remaining, and the Forsters are up right now. Another free throw missed. And Noah, if you walk by the gym, you might see the ladies shooting quite a few free throws here in the next couple days.
Yeah, I'm going to
Second one up and good.
More, 18 points for the night for her.
Woofter with it, 30 seconds left. Got to get a quick shot here. Down 9 points, lobs up a three. That one will hit nothing. Elena with it. She's looking for some help. Now Lange with it. That one, another air ball. Aaron Moore tips that off. That one will stay here for the Wildcats. Groninger, three up. That's good. 59-65. Your Forsters are up. 14-5 remaining. And Groninger will foul her right away. Noah, that shot took way too long if you're the Wildcats.
Oh, definitely. I mean, with now 13 and a half seconds to go, I mean, that's huge for the Forsters, but now they just got to make their free throws. It's a two-possession game, but you need to make one of them to make it a three-possession game, and that in itself would be huge.
Hamill's first one up and good. And Noah, I think if you're a fan of the Forsters, you can kind of let up that deep breath right now.
Go, White. Finish the job, White.
Second shot up and good. That gives Hamill 6 points. 7 rebounds on the night. That'll be a 30-second timeout from the Wildcats, and Noah, we're going to keep this one right here. 67-59 with 13 and a half seconds remaining. Is this one still in reach, Noah? I know basketball is a crazy sport.
I mean, I would say no. I would say Huntington has this one in the bag. I mean, obviously crazier things have happened, but I mean, three-possession ball game. I mean, that's very, very unlikely.
About back to play here. And no, we've seen some good performances tonight. Firstly, the Forster defense been phenomenal. Cost 16 turnovers and got 11 steals. Granted, foul trouble has also been a pretty big problem. Now Woofter with it. She'll lob up a three. That one no good there. Hamill with the rebound.
And a good job by Hamill to not allow the ball to go out of bounds so the clock can keep running.
And the upset is complete. 67-59, your Forsters win. And the girls are celebrating tonight, day after Norm's birthday. Wow, what a great one, Noah.
Well, another great win for Lori Kohler, too.
Yeah, we're going to come right back with some final game stats and wrap up it as well. 67-59, the end of this one. Your Forsters complete the upset here on FDN Sports. Ryan Lockhart joined here by head coach Lori Collar. And Coach, first of all, congrats on being inducted to the Hall of Fame. I feel like congratulations a lot, but a big honor there. But tonight, the big upset over number 16 Indiana Wesleyan. How big is this a win for your girls going down into conference play?
Well, I mean, anytime you beat a ranked team, you're going to feel pretty good about that. But, you know, I feel like we've made a lot of progress over the last 2 or 3 weeks of what we want to do and what we know we need to do to beat teams. And today we just executed our game plan really, really well. And, you know, we could have folded early when Sam and Maddie got into some foul trouble. And, you know, my freshman came on and gave us some good minutes and got a lot of contributions from some people that don't always get a lot of minutes, like Alex, and Aaron had a great game for us. So a lot of different people stepping up today to help us get a good win as a team.
Now, you spoke about Erin Moore and how big of a game she had. She had 18 points, a new career high. Sarah Fryman had 22 points. She had a career high last game. How good have these girls been playing and their impact on the game?
Well, Erin just keeps getting better and better. Her confidence level is growing, and she does that in practice all the time. You know, it's just a matter of getting her comfortable on the floor. And so we've been seeing that a lot more lately. And so today she picked a good day to bring it out, but we really needed it. And, you know, Sarah has been playing really, really well. And it was nice to see her be able to hit some big shots when we needed them.
Now, Coach, you got Marion up next. What are you looking for from the girls going into that game?
Well, I think this game gives us a good boost to be ready for that game. You know, we had Marion down 13 with 9 minutes to go here, so I think we know we can play with them. We just have to show up and do what we've been doing. So if we can take care of the ball, keep people off the boards, and knock down some open looks, you know, but we'll give them a good run for their money.
Coach, I won't keep you any longer. Congrats on the big upset. And we'll go back to Noah for some final game stats.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Really just a great game overall by these Foresters. Final score 67-59. We'll talk about some stats here right now, here really quick. For Indiana Wesleyan, the leading scorer for them was Dayton Goringer. She had 19 points total. Then Ignasiak had 13 points. And then with 9 points was Carly Lang. She had, again, 9. 7 points for Margot. And really, I mean, that's a big upset here tonight. But kind of wrapping it up again for the Wildcats, 16 offensive rebounds. Now, that's a huge stat into this game. That's really where the Foresters struggled just to keep boxing out. But in the second half, they really started to get it. Total 38 rebounds, out-rebounded the Foresters 38-31. 10 assists for the Wildcats in 16 turnovers. Now, that is a huge number, and that's going to come from the Foresters' 11 steals. Brooke Saylor had 4 of those steals because she was just doing a great job down inside. 18 points for Erin Moore, 22 points for Sarah Fryman. Erin Moore she was 8 of 11 from the field. Sarah Fryman, 7 of 16. As a team, the Foresters had 11 turnovers and 15 assists. That is a spectacular number for them. Again, 11 steals, 31 rebounds total. Forster shot 42% from the field, 36% for threes, and 68% from the free throw line, 6 of 12 there in that second half. You really could tell that is what they were struggling with. For Indiana Wesleyan, 38% from the field, 14% for threes. They really struggled for threes here tonight, and that's one thing that really killed them and lessened their chance of winning here tonight, but also 71% from the free throw line. Well, that is going to do it for this women's broadcast. Now go over to the men's broadcast on this same YouTube page, and we will be there waiting for you here in just a few minutes. But for Ryan Lockhart, I'm Noah Tobias saying so long, and we will see you in just a few minutes.